Just like that.
Wait for it.
That's it, Mike. He's got it.
Hamza Chimaev by submission.
And he stays undefeated with an absolutely outstanding debut.
Get out there. Get out there.
That might be it. He doesn't want to stay that.
It's another win for Hamza Chimaev. He is a wrecking ball.
Wow. He might tap. It looked like his right hand was breaking his tap. That's it.
Chimaev disposes of Kevin Holland. How good?
Very soon, Hamza Chimaev will deliver the world another very significant performance and try to break into the title picture. Given that, we present to you the best performances of this guy that shocked the world. Number 5. 2 fights in 10 days. Let's start today's video with the vivid debut of the Chechen-Swedish prospect inside the world's best league. For those of you who haven't been following the career of Hamza Chimaev too closely, we remind you that before signing the contract with the UFC, he had a streak of 6 victories in a row earned by stoppages in the early rounds. His wild aura and irrepressible nature won the representatives of the world's best league over, as they decided that it wouldn't hurt to get such a flashy performer on the promotion's roster during the pandemic. On July the 16th of 2020, our hero stepped into the octagon with the American fighter in the face of John Phillips at UFC on ESPN 13. The first fight of the Chechen Wolf in the UFC was quite impressive to say the least. Chimaev looked brilliant and perfect in all aspects, and though his opponent somehow managed to survive the crazy first round, he was defeated already in the second. An incredibly tight ass choke ended this fight already in the first minute from the start of the round.
Amazing, thank you very much. It was good, so fast. I want to be there more. Love to smash somebody. Yeah, I said to Dana I want to fight next week, but my coach, my brother Reza Madadi, he was in the UFC, everybody know him, he's an amazing fighter. He said to me, listen to me, we're gonna take the fight, take it easy now, not next week, but I listened to him. Maybe next month, 1-2 months, come back and smash somebody again.
For this, Boz got a deserved bonus and stated that he is planning to start a campaign on conquering the entire promotion. However, just one win of such a vivid beast like Hamzat couldn't be enough to draw the proper attention of the public. So he decided to surprise the whole industry with his record-setting appearance at the very next event, which took place just 10 days later. And by the way, it was a local tournament where Robert Whittaker fought Darren Till. The future opponent of Hamza Chimaev shared the octagon with the Chechen's close friend, and in hindsight, it's really surprising how things can intertwine in our world. Anyway, this time Boz's opponent was Rhys McKee, the Irish debutant who was signed specifically to get slaughtered by the young and hungry prospect. As history taught us, McKee did not show anything special in the octagon besides playing the role of a victim, which he did perfectly. While Hamzat performed in his usual manner, he took the Irishman down and began battering him until the referee stepped in.
You're getting the comparisons to Khabib already, you know, comparing you, hey, Khabib, well, even your manager is calling you Khabib 3.0. Is that okay? Do you want those comparisons, or do you not want to be tied to Khabib?
It doesn't matter for me. I like these guys. These guys now, I think it's pound, I don't know, it's pound for pound number 1. Yeah, I think it's pound for pound number 1. He's 28 wins, like, yeah. But soon, I'm gonna be pound for pound number 1. I'm gonna be champion. I have 8 fights, 8 finish. I destroyed everybody. I'm gonna do this next fight also.
That might be it. Just when I say that. There you go.
It's another win for Hamza Chimaev. He is a wrecking ball. Wow. At welterweight as well.
Number 4. Gerald Meerschaert. The next prey that got into the trap of the hunter from Chechnya happened to be a cocky American veteran who agreed to enter the octagon with a vicious and hyped up prospect already in September. Meerschaert never really set the world on fire, especially inside the world's best league. But at least on his side was the experience he gained over the years, which exceeded Chimaev's tenfold. Given these factors, Gerald all of a sudden started to insult the Chechen Wolf, not even realizing all the threat he was about to face.
Whatever happens on the 19th, people are going to know my name a lot better from now on. I'm going to inflict pain, because even if I walk out of that cage and somehow, let's say I lose a controversial decision or something, I promise you one thing: Kazmat is not going to be physically able to fight come October. As soon as he steps out of that cage, he's going to need at least 6 months to recover from what I'm going to do to him.
He's got the height of most middleweights, but he's really skinny. Like, he is not that thick of a guy. So if nothing else, I don't understand how and I'm sure he believes it, how he believes that he's going to put his hands on me and be able to do anything. Like, he doesn't look big enough, but he's probably pretty fast because he's going to be lighter. His technique isn't bad at all, but you still got to have some kind of power to do anything, especially in grappling. And I'm a pretty strong grappler myself, so I don't think this is the weight class for him.
Khamzat was not staying on the sidelines either. He decided to directly address Meerschaert at the press conference before the fight and find out what he would do with that experience he constantly talked about.
You think you're black belt?
Yeah.
But
yeah, when you
Jack
fight tough guys,
Jack Hermanson, he didn't have a black belt. Why he choke you out?
Sometimes you lose when you fight tough guys, man.
Who give you
You'll find out
belt? I have blue belt. I'm gonna choke you out.
You can go ahead and try there, buddy.
You have to give me your black belt to me.
Yeah, he was here. I met him. He was like straight. I said he speak too much. He talk too much in my media. Like, he disrespect me. They did like these things. I didn't like that. But I said to him, "You like to talk too much?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "I'm gonna smash your face, chicken." And he said nothing. Like, I go from there.
In fact, it would be quite entertaining to watch how these two would match up on the ground since they talked about it so much. However, one can't get back the time, and Boers himself didn't let us see all the beauty in the wrestling aspect because he knocked out the talkative opponent with one single shot in just 17 seconds into the fight.
The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life. I've never seen anything like him. He's special, he's different, he wants to fight again. So, I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him a fight? How do we get him over here? How do we do this? How do we do that? It's fun and I like it.
Feel good. Feel good to knock him out. I see he was, when I look at his eyes, he was a little nervous. Like in the cage, when I look at him, he don't want to be there. I said that directly. Yeah, because everybody say you Khabib number 2, something like that. But I'm Khamzat. I can knock out people, like submit the people, smash the people, everything. I have everything.
Like he always does. Just like that! Khamzat Chimaev! One and done!
Number 3. Li Jingliang.
The cage is my home. I like to be inside. I like to see my opponent, to see his face, to beat his face, eat him, like I'm so hungry. So everything, I like that.
3 victories in such a vivid, impressive and colourful fashion were more than enough for the UFC matchmakers and bosses to put the charged up predator from Chechnya against the current welterweight champion, Leon Edwards. Back then, he was ranked number 3 in the division and riding a winning streak since 2015. But this fight wasn't meant to happen, at least at that time. At first, it was postponed and then completely cancelled. The reason for that was Khamzat's illness, which was caused by the coronavirus infection and subsequent complications because of it. Everything was so serious that Chimaev even considered retiring from the professional sport, but luckily it didn't go that far. More than a year has passed since that moment, and the Chechen returned already in October of 2021. His next vis-a-vis happened to be a tough representative of the division from China. A vicious and hard-hitting knockout artist who can put a proper whooping on anybody in the current roster. At that time, Jingliang was ranked number 12 in the division, while Boers simply couldn't wait to enter the cage and tear apart another target in his way.
Yes, the hype is hype and ability is ability. The last time, I have always been the underdog, and the last time, the hype train was derailed.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm a real gangster, you see me? When I interrupt to, wait, backstage, I'm coming for you too, bro. No, I'm joking.
Of course, he knows me. But whether he knows me or not, I know him. So I know he did 3 UFC fights, and there are so many medias want to know about him. But all in all, only my fist do the talk. Let's see on Saturday. Yeah, let's find out. It's the leech versus the wolf. Let's see who eat who. Good luck on Saturday.
They said before the fight he's like that, and after fight he's not his level. Like, they have to give him some better guys. Yeah, we'll see. Come here and take his head and win this fight.
So if those 2 fights are decisions, how does your fight end on Saturday?
And I eat him up, like I do always. 9 fights, 9 finishes.
Said, done. Many speculated that issues with lungs, which Khamzat sustained during his illness, would affect his performance. And maybe it would have if the fight wasn't over in such a quick and brutal fashion. In just a bit more than 3 minutes, Boers carried his opponent across the octagon, parked him near Dana White, exchanged a couple of words with him, and choked Jingliang out unconscious. We couldn't expect a more vicious and spectacular performance from our hero.
Everybody, I come here for everybody, kill everybody, I'm the champ, I'm the king, kill everybody. Ah!
I just wanna fight, bro. Fight. I love this shit, bro. I'm here and to fight and make money and be happy and give this shit to you guys.
If I come to kill somebody, take my money. Outside, I respect all the guys. I like to speak with my opponent, joke with them. And I don't know why people hate me sometimes. I'm love this shit. I come for everybody and show good fights and take money, be happy, feel like.
It's over, Paul. It's over. That is it. The hype is real. Khamzat Chimaev remarkably does it again.
Number 2. Kevin Holland.
Yeah. Hey Diaz, let's go, brother. Let's go. I'm gonna get some smoke, bro. I'm gonna give him some shot, bro. And let's see who is the real gangster. Masvidal, he has fight. People has like something. He has some bad, I don't know, motherfucking belt something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take everything from this UFC, brother. Now I am UFC, brother.
In fact, we put up this interview of Khamzat addressing Nate Diaz for a reason. As you remember, initially the main event of the tournament in September of 2022 was supposed to feature Chimaev and the Stocktonian gangster.
I'm real gangster here. I eat the gangster for breakfast.
However, the 279th numbered event had to go through some changes due to certain circumstances.
Yeah, this ain't gonna happen. I apologize, everybody. I am in very weird waters here. This has never happened in the history of this company. So, trust me when I tell you this is the right decision not to do this press conference right now. And yeah.
178.5, the official weight for Khamzat Chimaev.
They stopped that shit. I don't know. I want to more continue that shit. Hey, this is Chechen, motherfucker. Shut up, guys. I'll fuck you boy up. I'm fucking backstage as well.
Suddenly, the Stocktonian veteran was replaced by Kevin Holland, who went up against our hero at the catchweight in the co-main event.
For me, it doesn't matter. I fight everyone, you know.
It's been a roller coaster. A lot of my family is nerve-wracked because they know I can't wrestle, but I'm happy because I know I'm getting paid, so it doesn't matter. Let's do it.
Despite a spontaneous change of an opponent at literally the last moment, Khamzat Chimaev gave his 100% and demonstrated another masterpiece inside the octagon. He grabbed a hold of his opponent like a python, squeezed him and began choking him out until he tapped in surrender. Another effervescent finish was successfully earned and added to the collection of the Chechen Wolf.
Hey, so what now? Say something! So what now? I all you boys! This is Chechen!
If I fight him, like, I would kill him, I would be in the jail, so maybe I have to be happy, so why not? We'll see. I don't know. I said to you, like, I'm gonna go back and listen to my coach. If he said go 170, we go 171. He says heavyweight, we go heavyweight. So I don't care. I do my training camp and how he says we train hard, never stop. I'm gonna go back like after tomorrow, going back and directly going to the gym. So I have nothing to do. Only gym is my life. I don't know. I'm scared about like when I finish my career, what I gonna do. So. I'm not that guy, so I'm sitting on the writing stuff, and I'm not good at that. So I want to fight till I die. So.
Really wins it now.
He might tap. It looked like his right hand was broken.
Chimaev disposes of Kevin Holland. How good is he?
Number 1. Kamaru Usman.
You want to fight me?
No, I said, do you said anything?
I want to fight you. You want to fight me?
I want to fuck you up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, come on,
Let's
calm
go.
down.
Let me hear. Let me hear. You are a good man.
Just so you know, Chimaev, I don't need have a couple of guys with me. I'm arm of one man, I walk alone and I can beat you alone with just one hand.
In the latest fight of Khamzat Chimaev, there was a very similar situation to the one with Nate Diaz. After the victory over Kevin Holland, Boaz disappeared from the media space for some time. There was only training footage on the internet and that's it, while there wasn't even a hint at the news about his future opponent. By the middle of 2023, we found out that the World's Best League managed to book the fight between our hero and Paulo Costa. These two have been going back and forth on the internet for a long time, and the footage we showed you earlier dates back to that exact fight week prior to the bout between the Chechen Swedish and the Stocktonian, who was later replaced by Holland. In the end, it was announced that Boaz and Borochinha will collide at UFC 294 in October.
Pavlovich, you dead, man. Just be sure, come up to the cage, beat you up, send you back in the package to Brazil. But still in Brazil, they don't want you. No countries recognize you.
Unfortunately, we ultimately didn't witness this clash because the Brazilian needed surgery on his hand and he couldn't appear in the UFC octagon. But the one to take his fight on short notice happened to be the former welterweight champion and one of the best performers of the modern era, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
He had so many fights, he jumped out and he didn't make weight, and everyone speak about I didn't make weight, once in my life, and there was some plans to do that some way. It's not my plans, but I can't say everything here, and but everyone speak about my weight, not Paulo Costa's. I don't know how many times he missed weight. Usman is like a fighter like me, but he's old version. I'm new, it's like different. Like iPhones come out, his iPhone's 5. I'm like pro,
Yeah, I mean, he's tough. He can wrestle, he can grapple, he can strike, but like I said yesterday, whether it's a new iPhone or older iPhone, guess what? They both make calls, they both work. And the new one might not fit in your pocket, so.
So today is just another day in the office. This is what we choose to live for. This is what we do. It's our work. Remember that. Muhammad Ali became Muhammad Ali. Mike Tyson became Mike Tyson. Here comes Chimaev, will become Khamzat Chimaev. There is no difference. Remember, guys, our kids gonna talk about this in the future. All right? Let's make history.
Khamzat truly didn't care who was in front of him in the center of the cage, and he vividly showed it with his performance by presenting the Nigerian in such a light that we have never seen him before. In the end, Chimaev earned his 13th victory in his professional career and made everybody talk about him once again.
And the guys, Dana, Hunter, thank you for everything. I was in the gym, but small room, 2 meters. In 2 meters, all I own is just bad the training stuff. I didn't have a food because these guys, I'm who I am today. My mother has shown thank you, and Mick Manor, Magdi, my manager, Zlatan, thank you, brother. You come support me.
Bonus spot.
Hey, I'm gonna smash that guy, knock him out 1 minute, guys. I promise you. He's too little, boy.
Let's do it, can't wait.
Scared, boy, you know. I feel he's in there. I said to him yesterday, show his power. He couldn't show that. He said, I show you last Saturday, and he turned around, you know. I was there.
I'll show you Saturday.
Wow, brother.
Keep the energy. I'll do it.
For a special mention that undoubtedly deserves your attention, we would like to talk about the fight between Khamzat Chimaev and the other Brazilian, who not that long ago was a contender for the welterweight championship. By April of 2022, coming back with an extremely spectacular performance over Li Jingliang, the Chechen Wolf wanted to break into the title picture. To do that, he challenged Gilbert Burns, whom he tried to overwhelm mentally prior to UFC 273.
It's never personal, just business. We're going out there Saturday and putting on a show, and I believe I'm gonna get a win. But the hype will be over on Saturday.
Not back and forth. I'm gonna go in the cage and like I do always and take his head and go home.
I gotta look at twice. His first 2 UFC opponents. Do you know their name? Anyone? No one knows. So those guys, for sure, they're pretty tough to be in the UFC, but they not Gilbert Burns. They're not on the top of this division. So if, all due respect, sorry for you if you were one of these guys, no offense, but I'm at the top of the division. You know, I give these guys the opportunity. I want to fight him because I believe he's very good. I don't see a monster.
But this night showed that no mind games from Boers had any effect on the Brazilians' focus. These two delivered a bloody and vicious 15-minute brawl during which they tested each other's skills and tried to prove their superiority in striking. Khamzat blindly believed that he could knock Burns out, which he paid for with his face, losing the aura of invincibility, though he still earned the victory via unanimous decision.
Tough guy, brother. I didn't know he was so tough. But the guy come up with Brazil hard, you know.
I was too excited to knock him out, you know. I was like, say to everybody all week, gonna knock him out, we're gonna knock him out. I tried to knock him out, you know. That was wrong for me from the beginning. The guy was tough, I didn't accept that, you know, like, it would be like that. But from first second to last second, I had to try to finish him, you know. Next time, I'm gonna work a little bit smarter and, yeah, gonna smash somebody.
What do you think about the next challenge of Khamzat Chimaev? Can he take on the elite of the middleweight division in the face of Robert Whittaker? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the new videos, and of course hit the like button if you enjoyed this one. See you soon.